This is the Jan and Arjen Show, playing The Wild Hunt using Savage Worlds test drive rules. Both can be downloaded from peginc.com. If you find this interesting, I recommend you try the game for yourself. Everything we used here is free. 2 more notes. 1, the way we play the game here may not have been completely right. It's our first time. 2, this podcast contains spoilers. You have been warned.
Start recording now.
When?
Nobody speak any Dutch. Stop. Stop.
I'll try.
I'm seeing you.
Paardenvlieg.
So, I guess the first thing you need to know is that this adventure is like Saturday Night Horror movie.
Sure.
I think you can think of better examples, but I'm thinking of Cabin in the Woods, which is...
Never seen it.
Never seen it.
We were in a cabin in the woods.
It was pretty
Japan.
good.
I remember.
That cabin and the movie were pretty good. It was an alright cabin. It was cold. I was cold.
I was thinking about the movie, but...
Oh, you were thinking about the movie. I thought the movie was alright. I'm not...
It was alright.
I'm not a fan of horror movies, but I like that. Alright, so these are the characters.
Let's choose.
You can make your own if you want.
I'm gonna choose.
I'll take the hot girl.
That is another thing to note.
Oh,
all of
Chris,
these characters are by design gender neutral, and all of the names have been chosen to be gender neutral.
That explains the names.
Yeah, I think is kind of nice.
So, let's find them out here. What's the other thing?
Do you want to be girl Chris?
Kelly.
Or boy Chris?
Kelly. Well,
Exactly.
Morgan.
You can make that. They can be trans.
Sure.
If you like.
Psionic Orphan?
This one's
Really?
war veterans.
I'll read you the backstories if you choose one. I won't read every backstory.
A paranormal investigator. I'm taking this one, if you
Yeah, it
don't
could
mind.
be very fun.
I am R.H. Milston.
He sounds
R.H. Milston. You can make up the real names yourself. Backstory for R.H. Milston. Ghosts, cryptids, UFOs, you name it, you've investigated it. Most folks laugh at you or just think you're a little crazy, but you know the supernatural is real. You've even found a couple of spells over the years that work. Nothing flashy, mind you, magic nonetheless, no matter what the skeptics claim. You're on your way to your next investigation, the town of Ebernburg, the scene of strange lights, noises, and disappearances dating back over a century. It should prove the perfect place to test your newfound abilities.
Chris.
Chris Janssen, the war veteran? I like that one. It's not just the limp from the shrapnel left in your leg, it's the nightmares you have of still being back over there. Now you get overwhelmed by rage at times and just snap. You become a danger to yourself and anyone close to you. In the end, it costs you your marriage, your family, your job, and your home. Now you're on the road looking for a new life, maybe a new family, but you fear you won't be able to outrun those same old demons.
Yeah.
And Bobby Thompson?
Sure.
Oh yeah, I like that one. That's my favorite. This one was my favorite. You were always good at running, whether for third base, the finish line, or the end zone. When your last report card came, your mom made you quit your Little League teams. The only reasonable thing to do was to run away from home. Who's sorry now?
Alright.
I like it. What's your second character?
The
Morgan Stevens.
The psychotic kid.
Morgan Stevens. Your parents died early, and you bounced between foster homes and orphanages, at least until those men in lab coats took custody of you. They put you in a cell, gave you strange drugs, and did all sorts of weird tests. You watched other people die from the same abuse time and time again, but not you. In fact, after a while you found you could do things with your mind. Things that no one else could do. And those men in lab coats, they couldn't keep you locked up anymore.
Creepy.
Alright!
What about the other 2 guys? Backup?
You'll never know! I suppose we could keep them as backup for...
Alright guys,
in
cheers!
case everything goes... Cheers!
Cheers.
Well, do we have to take genders or?
I don't know.
I mean, Morgan Stevens, he's a guy.
Sure.
Oh.
You should probably also have a look at your edges and your hindrances.
Yeah.
All of those are kind of your stats. Oh, you each get a wild die. There you go. I'll explain that. Your edges and your hindrances kind of describe what your character is in game terms. So, for example, like Chris Janssen is the war veteran is lame, which means
He's not cool.
He's not very cool. No, no. He is paralyzed,
Oh, yeah.
which in your case means that your pace, your speed is 4 instead of 6. And it also means something else, I believe, but I'm not quite sure anymore what it is. Loyal, just you don't abandon your friends, and doubting Thomas means that you don't believe the supernatural is real.
Of course.
Yeah, and then your characters. If you have any questions about your characters.
So what are edges?
So edges and hindrances are sort of two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
Your hindrances you take to give you more points for your edges, and your edges are just things that help you.
So I got hindrance, all thumbs.
All thumbs. So you break machinery that you touch, basically. And then,
Instantly?
I don't know. There's probably rules in there.
I got bad luck, I'm cautious, that are my hindrances. My edges are arcane, danger sense.
Alright. So, you're all very different, but the common thread between you is that you are all running away from something, or towards something, but you all have a reason to be on an almost empty bus, driving through the American Midwest, off the interstate. So you're just going through stretches of woods, and then every once in a while you hit like a small town, and these towns are like very small. They're gone very quickly, and then you hit a piece of woods again. Every once in a while there's a bus stop, but the bus driver stops diligently at every bus stop, but no one gets on. And it's starting to approach nightfall. Okay, so can all of you make? So this is where we learn the mechanics of the game. Make a notice roll. What that means is you grab the dice that belong to that skill. You all have one.
Notice.
You all have
Yeah.
a number for your notice.
Notice D4.
Yeah, exactly. So you roll a
Notice
d4.
D6.
So if you roll a d4, and what you also do is roll your wild die. You take the result of either. So in this case, you rolled a 3 on your 4-sided dice, and you rolled a 4 on your 6-sided on the wild dice, which means you take the 4.
Okay.
Now there's one more thing to notice, is that if you roll the highest number on your dice, you roll it again and add the total.
I rolled a 6.
Okay, so you roll that dice again,
Another 6.
roll it again.
1.
Alright, so that's
13.
13. And your wild dice is lower, so it just goes away.
So I should do it again for this one?
Yep.
With another wild dice.
Yep. You always roll a wild dice with what you're rolling.
I got a 13 on this one and a 2 on that one.
Alright, so 4 or better is usually, I'll tell you when it's not, but 4 or better is usually you make it.
Alright.
So I got
So-
an 11 and a 4.
Alright, great. So who didn't make it?
Milston.
Alright, the paranormal investigator doesn't make it.
The only one.
Just like by mid-afternoon, the 3 of you start to notice that, I guess Milson is looking out of a window, but the 3 of you start to notice that the driver, like a sort of a small, sort of fat man, he seems to be starting to pay more attention to his electrical, his dashboard, and then after a while you kind of see him start to get nervous. So if you want to do something about that, then now's your chance.
Well, actually, one of my characters just, I don't know, looking out the window, imagining music.
Yeah, they can.
I guess Chris goes to the front of the bus.
Alright.
Like, anything the matter here, buddy? He says buddy to people.
He says buddy to people. This is the war veteran who has nightmares of his past life. Okay, he says buddy.
He doesn't
to people.
say old sport.
Yeah, and younger people are kid.
Yeah, of course. Of course they are. That makes so much sense. He says, I suspect, I hope not, but I think there's a problem with the electrical system. It might be the alternator. I hope it doesn't get any worse.
Okay.
You just
Anything we can do to help?
Not for now. I'll let you know when there is.
fine.
Well, one of my characters has bad eyes and the other one's is all thumbs, so I'm not going to help.
You're not going to help with the thing? No.
Nope.
I was in the army, you know.
Ah. That's a great story. I was in a farm.
Doing great service to your country, no doubt.
I'm driving buses. You know, if you call that a service, there's nothing much on this bus usually. Oh, I almost forgot. Do any of you have young?
Yeah.
Sorry, there's an edge called
Bobby,
attractive. I like that
Oh
one.
yeah, you can.
Bobby
if you
is
make
young.
your own character.
What is she young?
There you go. Bobby's edge is.
It's a
young.
hindrance. I didn't know
it's a-
you
sorry.
was a hindrance.
It's a hindrance. Well, you get.
Curse you, you!
This is another thing about Savage Worlds is you get bennies. And you get to spend bennies on a bunch of stuff, and if you're young, you get an extra benny. So it's sort of a mixed bag.
I see.
But every one of you, unless you have an edge that tells you you get an extra benny, every one of your characters gets
This
3
one's
bennies.
Oh wow. I got bad luck. One less Benny per session.
Oh, well, hand one of those in. You shouldn't have said that.
I
You would have been
shouldn't
just fine.
I should have said
Bobby.
that.
Luck
Should
as
not
an
have
edge.
said
What
that.
does that do?
You have
I-
what? Oh,
luck.
luck. That gives you an
Luck-
extra benny. I'm
Luck
sorry.
as an edge.
Makes sense.
You have luck as an edge but not a hindrance? That's novel.
So Bobby has like 5 bennies.
Whoa, you have 5 bennies? Okay. So you can spend bennies to basically to re-roll any roll you made that you didn't like. Or you can spend a benny if you got hit and you took a lot of damage and you didn't like that.
Let's see, R.H. Milston is a woman.
Sure. Bobby's a woman too.
Wait,
Bob?
Milston? I thought
Bobby.
Milston was a man just now.
No, she wasn't. Morgan Stevens is a man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Morgan Stevens is a man.
Bobby is the girl who survives.
Of course, it's in the movie. It's the last
Yeah.
one. Yeah, her death is optional. That's a quote you don't understand. Never mind. Just before like you start to see the sun go down, it's going to become night soon, and the driver of the bus
He dies.
mysteriously you see a sign on the road that says Ebernberg. And you pass that, and shortly after, the driver pulls to a stop, not at a bus stop, and he sort of gets up and he stands in front of the seats, and he says, "I think there's a problem with the engine. I'm going to stop and take a look at it. All of you feel free to mill around. There's not much here, but feel free."
Bobby complains loudly.
And shut up. And well, if you see me back here in 15 minutes, and I'll tell you what's up. I don't want to get stranded out in the woods when the bus breaks down, and I want to be able to call.
We're in the woods.
Yeah, you're in the woods.
Oh, I thought
There's-
we were
The
in the desert.
Oh, in the desert? I just mentioned you were in the woods.
Oh,
Were you not paying attention again?
Of course.
did a bear shit here?
Yeah, no, you're in the woods among the Douglas firs. I don't believe any of you will get that, but those who do will be freaked out at this point.
Sure, what is that?
Tree.
Douglas firs. It's a very scary tree.
Let's do this!
Good.
So
what do you do?
Psychic ball that the bus...
You just explode the bus.
While you decide what to do, I'll draw the bus for you.
So if anybody says,
If anybody says don't go there, then
let's
don't
not go there!
go there.
What year is this?
Good question.
It's the current year. It's 2050.
So you could be Iraq veteran, Afghanistan veteran. So yeah, you could be 40.
You might be a
30-ish.
Vietnam veteran. I don't know how old
I'll
those
just
are
write
now.
down 30-ish.
Like you went through
No, not Vietnam. He's not that old.
you went through a painful divorce, right?
Possible.
It's possible.
It is very much
It's
possible.
it's possible.
They all married too young there.
You got hitched
it's
at 19.
Milston is the oldest one.
It was
He's
a shotgun wedding.
or
She is 42.
Okay. 42.
She's an investigator. She's been
42-year-old investigator. I do peg Milston as a woman. That's good. I always pegged her as a woman for some reason.
Well, she's delusional.
Yeah, she's delusional. That's in her specific case. She sees the paranormal everywhere. So everything with her is like,
Conspiracy theory.
oh, it must be a ghost. Oh, it must be a summoned devil. It must be this. It must be that. It's everything.
Right.
Right. So you have to roleplay that sort of. You don't feel too obstructed to put yourself in danger there. But what's up?
She stands up, walks out of the bus, and goes to a tree that's standing there.
All right.
A tree.
She's just gonna investigate the tree. Does she have a machine that goes boop 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 boop? Milston is investigating the tree. What are the others doing?
Chris goes out for a smoke.
So there's I should mention you're in sort of this town's equivalent of a shopping street. And there's basically one convenience store.
No worries.
It's still open, but it's probably about to close. So if you want to get snacks, there's stuff in there, but there's really nothing else around.
Am I out of smokes? Do I buy some?
Sure, you're out of smokes. You can buy some.
Chris buys some smokes.
Yeah, and it's like
Wilson goes after him.
all right. It's
Shits and
the others stay inside.
Well, and Morgan Steven is putting on his hoodie and
It's just
sits there trying not to be noticed by anyone.
right.
Yeah, and
It's
Bobby
just
is just listening to music or something and being a teenager.
Yeah, he's thinking about running.
Probably.
So the store is sort of like everything's kind of been picked off. There's like a diner, but there's a bit of chicken left. And it's all just nothing. There's a couple of snacks. There is a rack behind the counter with a couple of guns. And there's a woman sitting behind the counter. And she greets you.
Okay.
Guns. They do seem nice.
The guns?
Yeah.
Not all of you have weapons.
Does
I
anyone?
got a knife, apparently.
I got a video camera.
I think
Wait, what?
Chris Janssen has a gun, right? Oh no, it's
No, I got an MP3 player.
Oh boy, you can listen to music. That's pretty good.
Bob just wallows in teenage angst.
Yeah, no MP3 player here, just teenage angst.
Yeah.
Also, MP3 player. What is it? The year 2000.
Apparently.
That's the day of smartphones and stuff.
Okay, Chris goes like, hey, just give me a packet of smokes. I don't care about the brand.
She sort of reaches below the counter, and she slaps a pack of smokes on the counter. She says, "That'll be 4."
Okay, I'll hand her $4.
All right, I'll do 200. That seems good.
And then I go outside and smoke it.
All at once?
Sure. I go through like 10 packets a day.
There are 24 in a packet. Do you light them all at the same time? Like
Only sometimes.
they're kind of...
Okay, well, you just smoked one.
Oh.
For now.
Might be more. Might be more coming.
Packet of smokes.
Can I buy an M60?
No, you cannot. No, there's a couple of.
We'll need guns.
There's a rack of hunting rifles and 2 shotguns.
Don't know why, but I think we might need guns.
And,
Well, I'm delusional, so...
so she sort of goes like, "You want to buy guns now? We're almost closing."
Don't they have like a week wait period or something?
I mean, you could. I could. She sort of goes over to the rack and she's, what do you want?
Just a pistol. Handgun.
We don't have any pistols. We have hunting rifles
And a shotgun.
and shotguns.
How much is it?
$100.
That's exactly what I have.
I don't know.
How lucky.
How much do guns cost?
How much does a packet of smoke cost?
No. I never buy any guns or smokes.
$6.
Apparently.
6. Oh wow! I gave him a discount there. You want a gun? And she gets the key.
Moet ik doen? Shall I do that? Sorry.
I don't know.
Dutch.
Should you?
I don't know. May I?
Why the hell not, right? He's crazy. She's crazy. Whatever.
Well, maybe it's too early to get a full rifle. I have to carry that with me. It would be very, very weird to sit with it on the bus.
At this point,
People might notice.
at this point, the driver walks in, the bus driver, and he walks to the counter and he asks the woman, "Can I borrow the phone?" And she says, "Sure," and she lets him through, and he walks into the hallway behind the counter.
Is it a ghost phone? I should have been the paranoid guy.
I'm not paranoid.
You want to role play the paranoid guy, the
No.
delusional guy,
Delusional.
girl.
Sorry.
Whatever.
Is that a bit too much?
Whatever, I
delusional?
want it.
was
So
joke.
do you want a gun or not?
No gun.
No gun. No, I say I want a hand rifle, just a handgun. Not a rifle, that's too
Oh,
much.
I'm sorry then. I can't help you there.
Damn it, you guys.
Alright.
I go back to the bus and search the bus for any
Aliens.
aliens or arcane background.
What are
residues.
what parts of the bus are you searching?
The engine.
The engine.
Of
Okay,
course the
so
engine. Everything happens in the engine.
no, make a notice roll.
Nah, I know this shit. I got -2 and I rolled a 2.
Alright, no aliens.
No aliens.
No aliens in the engine.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, I'm too.
What if there is an alien and I just rolled so bad? I'm looking right at an alien. It's like, nope, no aliens here.
They'll never know.
Just the gray kind of curled up in the fetal position.
Now imagine there's a full predator in there.
It's just a predator.
But
I can't do the predator noise. That's one of my biggest failings.
I did do the face. You can't see that, but I did do it.
Alright, what's taking that bus driver so long? I'm going into the store and just shouting at him.
All right, he comes back as you walk
Oh,
over
okay.
there. He says, "Round up the passengers. I have an announcement."
Oh, okay. I'll just do what he says then. Come on, we're gonna head back in the bus.
All right.
So we said round up.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
So wherever you want to round up, the others are still inside the bus, so he's gonna go inside the bus.
Disinterested.
He's gonna stand over here and he's gonna say,
He's number 1.
"Well, it looks like the bus really is. It looks like it really is fried. So I called dispatch and
Oh man.
they're
Well,
sending
that's what
another."
they like you to think.
He says they're sending another bus, but it could take a couple. It could take a couple hours before it's here.
This sucks.
You'll have to wait until about 10 o'clock. So, excuse me, if you want to grab a snack for the wait, then you have to do that now. The store is closing pretty soon."
Damn it.
And he says, I'll call the dispatch with an update.
Okay.
And he walks away.
I guess Bobby goes and buys some snacks. Whatever they got, really.
Alright.
Something that looks greasy.
Alright. Disgusting. Or no, delicious in America.
Does
Yeah.
it have cholesterol? No, with extra.
You got
Oh
any
boy.
Mountain Dew?
Oh boy.
Okay.
Alright.
I only
So I don't know,
got
if you-
$10, so
yeah, if you
buy
wanna scratch-
snacks for all of my $10.
Oh, sure.
I'm not out of money. But I have snacks.
Buy cash.
You never know when you could use those.
You can spend one of your bennies to not get a heart attack when you eat too much cholesterol.
Shit.
Oh man.
We have 5 bunnies.
I was thinking how I was gonna racket up the tension, and now it's just gone. It's like we started playing, it's just gone.
Is there anything else to do in this town?
You see, like there's this road, and it sort of stops and becomes a little dirt road, and then like over here is just one store and a couple other buildings that are probably active during the day, maybe, and pretty far in the distance, couple miles ahead, there's a farm. You can see a farm, but there are no houses or any other stores right now. This is the only store that's still open.
Man, this sucks.
So pretty soon the store owner is gonna yell, "Okay, everybody out," and
Get the
gonna
hell out.
sort of hustle you all out the door and close it behind you and turn off the lights.
Well, now what are we gonna do?
You hear behind you the sound of her car starting and driving away.
Let's break in.
Why?
I got lockpicks.
Oh, that's why.
Well, criminal acts.
Why do I have
Already.
lockpicks if I have all thumbs? Oh, this repair. Sorry.
All right, so sort of night settles over the town. Where are you waiting?
Morgan Stevens going back into the bus.
I guess Bobby also waits in the bus.
All right.
Milston is walking around with her camera with night vision,
Just looking for stuff.
looking for stuff in the bushes.
Okay, cool.
She's over here in the bushes.
Okay.
And Chris goes for a walk.
Goes for a walk like over here.
Sure.
All right.
Take his mind off things.
This is when you hear the first howl.
I found a arcane turd.
Right.
Wait.
That's your reaction to.
Nope, I found a regular turd.
What was that?
Gross. All right,
Must be them coyotes.
Must be them coyotes.
Who is that the American accent?
All of them?
They're all American.
The howls kind of continue off in the distance, and then they you sort of slowly hear them drawing closer.
Pay it no heed.
You're just gonna ignore it.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
I just keep on walking.
Morgan bangs on the door. Get in! Get in!
Don't be so stupid. Don't be so silly.
Milston.
It's just a coyote.
It's a stupid coyote.
Well,
Coyotes even howl?
I don't f***ing know.
he's over careful.
I've never
Not
been to America.
Oh, you're over careful. Oh, that's
Be
good.
careful.
So you're just going like, I'm careful. My character is careful, so my character would call for the others to come in,
Right.
and then like.
Chris is a doubting Thomas.
Yeah,
so
Chris is
there's
a
no
doubting
way
Thomas.
he would believe something weird's going on.
Well,
Without
So he's
doing
just gonna,
evidence.
yeah.
Milston
Exactly.
is very curious, wants to know everything, so she thinks, oh right, coyotes.
Space coyotes?
As he's,
Supernatural
she's standing
coyotes.
right in front of the door, looking with a night vision camera if she can see one.
Let's see. You can make a notice check.
Everyone?
Yep, everyone, if you want.
Chris first.
Oh, I exploded?
Exploded.
That's
Yeah.
a 3.
No, just go ahead. Oh,
No.
both exploded.
Nee, 9. Oh, deze moet ik ook nog gooien.
That one exploded. Okay.
3. Dus
And that's
So
also a
the
3.
bigger explosion is better.
9.
Okay.
9 for Morgan.
So that you made it. Morgan
Yeah,
made it.
I got two threes.
You get 2 3, so you didn't see anything.
So I do notice it's 4. Yes.
Okay. So Morgan and Milston, you both. So at this point, like dark has kind of settled in, and the street lights flicker on with like an audible buzz, and you see something sort of darting past the light, one of the lights in the distance. Right, so it's not quite close yet, but it's pretty big.
I have camera with night vision.
I've got a
Alright,
flashlight.
you're looking at it.
Yeah.
All right, you see something like, it's pretty large. If you're looking through a camera with night vision, you're not seeing like a shadow. You're seeing something. It's at least it's a 4-footer. It's too large to be a dog.
I see that. I'm getting scared. What? This is idiotic. I have bad eyes and alertness.
Yeah.
So I got -2?
no
+2.
Yeah, they cancel each other out.
Right.
So you're just fine.
I'm just fine. Right, then I have more, but never mind. I just run up to, who's this fella?
Chris.
Chris? I think we have to go inside. Those are not coyotes, they're bigger than that.
Well, you say so.
And we run to the...
I don't really
Convinced.
see any no need for it, but
Oh well.
don't see no need for that.
So you just kind of take your places in
And
bus.
close the door. We close the door.
The door is like a slide door, and it doesn't have a handle, so you can't close it.
Damn you!
I go to the driver's seat where there's a lever to open and close the door.
Is there a lever to open and close the door?
Yes, they are there.
Maybe the electronics are dead.
In Dutch buses,
No, actually, there's an American.
in American buses,
Yeah, they are there.
make a notice check.
Milston?
Yeah, the one
his
that
idea.
goes up to.
Chris is like, whatever, this is done.
Minus +2, that doesn't make a difference. 4.
The entire bus, like the keys are gone, and the entire bus is dead. So the electrical systems don't work.
It's hydraulic.
It's a hydraulic lever.
Yes, it is.
Well, it doesn't work.
I think there are ghosts involved. Something arcade.
Like you pull it, and it seems to catch, but the door doesn't close.
Okay, Bobby like, ghosts, get real.
Of course, he's doubting Thomas. So of
Although
course
Bobby is like a teenager.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking Chris.
He's just stubborn.
Yeah, he was just like, ghosts, come on. That's like
But when he sees them, she'll probably believe it.
that's what my dad says.
Morgan, he's getting really anxious right now. He says, "We have to get out of here. This is not normal. Something is after us. I know it. They are finding. There's someone here. There's someone here. This is not normal."
You're just freaking out over nothing, man.
He's overly prideful.
Sure.
So like these animals are getting sort of you hear them drawing closer to the bus, and at some point they howl, and it's very close. Like it must be right next to the bus somewhere. That's how loud it is. And you all make a guts check.
Sure.
That's
D6.
D8. With the
You made it.
7.
You made it with a 7.
And
4.
4. 7 and 4.
So you didn't make it?
He did.
He did.
Milson did. Morgan didn't.
Morgan is the only one who didn't make it. I should note something else. It didn't come up here, but if you score over 4, then you made it. If you score over 8, then you have a raise. And then if you score over 12, then you have another raise. So 4 times over the total each time. So that does different things in different situations. For example, in combat, you do extra damage if you get a raise. But like, tell me if you get a raise. That's the point. Yeah. Okay.
So I guess Morgan is peeing his pants over there?
Yeah, he's peeing his pants, and that means he is going to take -1 to everything he rolls.
Damn it.
Go berserk.
At least like until these things leave,
That
he
only
gets a
happens
-1 to
when you
everything.
get wounded. Then you go berserk.
Exactly.
Well, Chris does.
That's when you see the red haze and everything just everything just washes out and the entire thing becomes a blur.
Chris, smash!
Plus
Yeah, you
2
wake up
fighting
with
his
blood in your
strength.
teeth. That's an
Well,
injury.
actually, I got a
That's,
flashlight,
that's
so
edge.
Morgan is flashing the light outside.
You kind of do oh god.
And Milson is still looking through the video camera with night vision.
Yeah, all right. So you can see them then.
Yay!
And they found the door to the bus.
Oh shit!
Well,
They are giant dogs.
They're just dogs.
Well, they don't look like normal dogs.
They're alien dogs!
They sort of like they're not wolves. They're
Dingoes.
no
not in this
dingoes. Really, that's where you went. They
Hide
are
your babies!
they are perfect replicas of Goofy,
Alright?
Just, you
Of
know,
course!
and they go.
sharper teeth. Oh my god!
That's scary. That's
see my
I
past.
know you're scared right now.
That's
No.
like from my nightmares.
Yeah, my nightmares look
Gosh.
exactly like that. No, they remind you of. They're not wolves. They're not as feral as you would expect wolves to be, but they are larger and look more dangerous than dogs. I'll say that they look like maybe something is eating them. Like they don't look perfectly healthy.
Can we see them now?
Yeah, you can see them now. It's in the bus.
Oh shit, what's that?
I mean, the lights of the bus are on, but someone's shining a flashlight like a.
Okay.
I have night vision.
Chris,
Yeah,
like,
in your night vision camera, is like you up the lens.
Chris, like, blocks the way. Careful, guys!
Now I have to ask you a question.
Yes.
I got
Stuff
a
happens.
smite. +2 to weapon damage.
Yes. So that's a spell you can cast.
Yeah, I can cast
Spell.
10 I got 10 power points.
You've got 10 power points, and smite costs 2, I believe.
Yes.
And you can put that on any weapon. I
Right.
suppose also your fist. I'm gonna give you your fist. I don't know if that's true.
While the spell's in effect, the weapon's damage increased by 2 or 4 with raise. Okay.
Alright, yeah.
So I can smite any weapon.
It's for 3 rounds. I'm gonna... Oh, yeah.
This is getting serious. He's
Wait.
taking off his shirt.
I didn't mean to take off both of my shirts.
You're wearing 2 shirts?
I'm wearing 2 shirts. It's pretty warm. I'm sitting right next to the...
What the hell
to
is
the
that?
window.
Is that a Cookie Monster tattoo?
What? No! That's
Oh,
ridiculous.
yeah.
Stop looking.
Why is he bending over like that?
My nightmares.
Again?
I'll yell roll initiative if you like, but we don't roll initiative in
I
this.
roll for initiative.
Yes.
We just punch each other.
D20
No. This is how we do initiative here.
cards.
Cards.
Look, I'm the ace.
So is an ace high or low?
An ace is high in this game, which I think it shouldn't be because an ace is friggin' low because there's
It's
no
one.
1.
But
Yeah.
it's an ace.
I got a 3 and a 4.
But in this game, the ace is high.
You
Oh,
jack off.
if you get a joker, then you get a +2 to all your rolls that
Cool.
turn. Yeah, it's awesome.
Why are you so serious?
But Chris Janssen gets the first move this turn.
Grab my survival knife.
All right, do you stab one of them?
I stab the guy, the wolf guy.
Yeah.
The dingo.
I believe this
the
must
goofy.
be some sort of wolf or bear.
It doesn't look friendly, so you stab it. That's how it works.
Yeah, I'm a badass, so
All right.
that's what I do.
So
He's
you
a
roll.
punk ass
What you want to do is you roll your fighting, and you want to roll over 6,
Yeah.
because these guys have 6 parry.
You roll 2.
Yeah, you roll 2 of them.
And
How do you roll 2
what's
of
the
them?
strength plus?
Oh,
Because of the wild dice.
Yeah.
Ah, whatever. Oh, that's good. I
Oh
guess
wow,
I
that's
got the
2
thing.
explosions. All right. Yep.
Exploded.
You roll them again.
Oh, both.
Both.
Of them?
Yep, both of them.
That's awesome.
You add the 3 in this
Okay.
case.
So that's 9.
Yep, that's 9. So you made it.
He
You made
dies.
it. Like you need a 6, and you got a 9. So that's not 4 over what you needed. You would have had 10, so you didn't get a raise. So now you roll your damage, which is your strength plus your d4. You don't get a wild dice to damage. That's the only exception. But you get a d4 and a d6.
Okay, I get
And-
an extra D4 for the knife, I guess.
Yeah, like no, your strength
Oh
is
yeah,
a,
the strength
your
is
strength
D6
is a d6 and
and
your
the strength is the knife is a D4. Okay.
exactly, and you
I see.
you cannot roll your wild dice on damage, but they can explode.
Nice. They did not.
They did not.
4 damage.
That's not enough to hurt them at all.
4 damage does nothing.
No, sorry. Hit points. There are no hit points in this game.
So 4 is just not enough to hurt them.
Yeah, you have to roll over someone's toughness. If you do, they are shaken and they can't take any turns anymore.
If you hit them again, they get wounded or something.
If you hit them again, they are wounded and they are out of the game. You can spend a Benny to re-roll the damage if you like.
I think I will.
All right.
That's slightly better. It's
6.
6. That's not enough.
Oh,
Whoa, these are tough.
They sure are. Yeah, he takes both of the knife stabs, or not both of the knife stabs. One knife stab. He takes a really good knife stab right in the chest,
Nothing happens.
right beside his neck, and nothing happens.
I'm a little impressed.
Milson is still recording.
Yes, you. Oh God, I gotta film this. Right. So then.
Did I put a tape in there?
I'll
It's digital. It says it right here. It's
take a second
digital.
card. So this wolf
It'll come out blurry.
is going. It'll come out. Of course, it'll come out blurry. These guys have a D8 in fighting, but they don't roll a wild dice. So he's going to roll against Chris Janssen. What's your toughness?
6.
Right.
Yeah.
He rolled an 8, which is going to explode.
I
And
think
then he rolled a
it might
6.
be higher because of nerve steel or something.
So you have an 8, or no, a 6. So I get 2 raises over you, which means I roll an extra 2d6.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
I rolled lucky. I'm
You're
sorry.
going to die.
Yep.
gonna get hit once.
You know, you're. It's not looking good.
But I get stronger when I'm wounded.
Yeah, you do. That's 2 and a 1.
The power of berserk.
3 plus a 7. That's a total of 7.
You're shaken.
And that's a 3. That's 10. So what's your toughness?
6.
I rolled a 10. So that's a raise, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what that does is you're shaken,
I'm shaken.
and
Shake it, oh baby, now.
you are shaken and you take a wound.
Twist and shout.
But in your case, like you're better than that.
Right.
If your shaken character is shaken again, then he takes a wound.
Yeah.
And if you get a raise, then you like shake him and take a wound. So you take a wound right now
Oh, yeah.
because I raised over you.
I go berserk.
You go berserk if you want. No, you make a smarts roll to go berserk.
Oh yeah, true. What's my smarts?
I think if you don't make the smarts roll, your smarts is
Oh,
over
yeah.
there. It's a d6.
D6.
You get a wild dice on that.
So that's 5.
So you made it. So you don't go berserk.
I wanted to go berserk.
Oh man. I don't think you can go berserk by choice.
It is.
Let's go berserk. Berserk.
But
Berserk?
in your case, because you're all main characters, you can take 3 wounds before you die.
Okay.
3 wounds.
Yeah, so you're taking 1 now.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
We're all going to die.
So he just bites you. You're not prepared for it. You're busy stabbing him, so you're not prepared for it, and he just bites you right on the neck.
Nice knowing you.
And he draws blood.
Ah!
Blood.
This is not what I expected.
He's turning green. Oh no, he's turning back again. He did a smart move.
I did
No, it
not
was
think
like-
this was gonna happen to me today.
He was like, "Oh no, I can't do this. I can't do this right now. Not again."
I got flashbacks.
This
But I
guy
managed to keep my wits about
is trying to get into the bus, but he's failing because the other wolf is fighting right there.
Dingo.
They're dingoes. I'm sorry.
Dingo.
So the characters with 4s, and I suppose the character with 3 goes now. At this point,
I attempt to flee the bus.
How?
I see if there's a door on the back, an escape hatch. or-
there's no escape hatch, but there you can try to break the
Something.
windows.
Okay, I try to break the window then.
Well, like this is
Strength?
this is today, right? It's modern times.
Yeah,
There should be a hammer on the bus.
there is not. Well, oh no,
This is a shitty bus.
I'm sorry.
This is a very shitty bus.
There is a hammer. I'm sorry, but you have to kind of grapple for it. It's an agility roll. Because you're stressed, right? Don't
Sure.
forget you have a -1
Okay,
to
that's
your
a D6
rolls.
actually. -1. Oh yeah.
Not you. You have you're normal.
Bobby. That's a 5. Do I grab the hammer?
Yep. A 4 is a success. So you grab the hammer. You can
Can
smash
I try
the window.
smashing?
Yeah, you
Is that
smash the
strength?
window. No. You don't have to.
You just do it.
You just do it. You're kind of stressed, but you clamber for the hammer. You just God damn it, get me out! And you smash the window. You can even get out now.
You can let the wolf in now.
Jump the hell out!
Boop.
Good job, Bobby.
All right, the others can sort of make agility rolls to follow.
I have a question about my bolt. Well, I'm just looking it up. But it doesn't say when I hit or what do I do when.
No, you just hit. You make a roll to have the power go off to find the strength within you, so to say. If you make that roll, then your power works, and then you can just do the damage.
What do I have to roll for that?
That is an Arcana roll or a Psionics roll or whatever the case may be. What is your skill?
Cyanide.
Psionics, and the other one is magic or something.
Yeah, she has a
She has a skill too.
spellcasting
choose the
VA.
Spellcasting, yeah. So you cast
No,
spellcasting.
she
or-
does. He does.
He has
Morgan.
psionics.
Morgan does psionic. He tries to shoot lightning bolts or bolts of
It's essentially whatever you want it to be. It's psionics.
colored
so-
bolts.
Colored bolts. All right, you make colored bolts appear with your mind, and you fail. Is that
Do
a
I?
1 or
Yeah.
1 and a 2? You can spend a minute to re-roll that. Yeah. You spend the points regardless.
Fuck's sake.
Chris goes like, what the hell was that?
I
Don't
far,
just stand there.
Dude, yeah.
I can do smite.
No, seriously, I have psychic powers. Damn it,
I can use
I'm getting bitten here.
spellcasting.
By a
That's a
bear.
8.
Wolf.
Thing.
A wolf bear.
Dingo.
Whoa, that's a raise.
That's a raise for the. Well, that's a raise, and you can.
Spellcasting.
Yeah, and you get to roll it again because that's an 8. That's an explosion.
Again.
Again. You are so lucky in dice rolls sometimes.
Oh, that's 24.
Sorry, what are you doing?
I'm smiting.
Oh, you're smiting.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm making his weapon stronger.
Okay, so you give him a +4 then.
I get
on
a
the
Well,
raise.
4.
raise 4, but I raised it a lot of times.
How that's like 4.
Raise 4.
So it's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. The 5 raises.
5 raises on his weapon.
I'm gonna kick his ass.
In addition to the regular success, it's 6 times 2. That's +12 on your roll.
Okay.
High five.
Let's kick this thing's ass.
Make sure to spend your points.
Yeah.
And for the other one too, because you spend your points even if you miss on the powers.
So, you got a +12
I
on
think
your...
it costs 2
No,
points. Oh, it does?
1. You get
Well-
it for double PP each deals free 6.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay. Cool.
So, you got a +12 on your...
Give me your cards.
Oh, you get new cards every turn?
Yep, you get new cards every turn. You get a 9, and you get a queen, and you get an 8, and you get a king, and I get an 8 and an 8.
You ate what?
Ho ho ho, that's funny.